besides being two of the best soccer players in the world today. Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland are two celebrities who know how to enjoy their fortunes. But have you ever wondered which of these stars lives a more luxurious life? In this video, you will see a fierce battle between Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland. So let's fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #allaboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Cars. Both players have beautiful cars at their disposal, but which one has the most luxurious garage? Starting with Kylian Mbappe. He has already been seen getting out of a Volkswagen Tiguan, an SUV with a modern design, the price of which for the newest and most complete models is as high as $40,000. He has also posted pictures in a Volkswagen ID.4 Cross, a 100% electric vehicle with a futuristic design. The car is equipped with a battery that allows it to run for more than 310 miles and can cost up to $50,000. He has also posted a picture getting out of an Audi that appeared to be the A6 Avant, a vehicle with a wagon design, which the latest models cost around $60,000. Going up in price, he has already been seen in a Mercedes that appeared to be the GLE model, a luxury SUV capable of offering a lot of comfort and safety. And to give you an idea of the price of this car, there are newer models that cost around $80,000. Going a little higher, the player owns a Volkswagen Multivan, an ideal vehicle for when he wants to move around with more space and comfort, having its price estimated at approximately $85,000. Even more expensive, Mbappe has been seen in a Volkswagen Touareg, another SUV from the German brand that is even more robust and spacious. No wonder that to own one of these, one may need to invest more than $110,000 in the latest models. Another super comfortable vehicle that the Frenchman owns is a Mercedes-Benz V-Class, a huge car capable of offering a lot of space and ergonomics for all its passengers. And to enjoy this comfortable Mercedes car, you may need to invest up to $150,000. And although Kylian Mbappe does not own a wallet, several sources speculate that he owns a Ferrari SF90 Stradale, one of the fastest cars made by Ferrari. The vehicle is equipped with a Super V8 engine, capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, managing to reach a top speed of an unbelievable 211 miles per hour. And maybe that's why a new one can top the $600,000 figure. Haaland, meanwhile, was seen getting out of a Hyundai Starex, a vehicle with a very spacious cabin to carry several passengers, which costs around $38,000. Haaland is speculated to have a Range Rover Sport, a high-speed vehicle capable of traveling long distances. And in its most recent model, that car costs over $100,000. The striker has also been spotted driving a Mercedes-AMG GLE 63S Coupe, a high-performance luxury SUV equipped with a V8 bi-turbo engine capable of producing over 600 horsepower. And to get a sense of the price, this vehicle costs around $117,000. Another car that Erling Haaland likes to drive daily is his red Audi RS6 Avant, a car with a sporty design, which can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles in about 3.5 seconds, besides reaching a top speed of up to 190 miles per hour. And it's no wonder that a car like this can be found for as much as $123,000. It is speculated that the player also had in his garage a Bentley Bentayga, a super sophisticated SUV, capable of offering a lot of refinement and comfort for all passengers. And maybe that's why Erling Haaland's supposed car was valued at $166,000. Another of the most impressive vehicles that the attacker drives is a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. This is a super luxurious SUV from the famous luxury car brand Rolls-Royce. The interior of the vehicle is very sophisticated, offering plenty of space for the comfort of its passengers. And to enjoy all this luxury, it is estimated that this vehicle can exceed the bagatelle of $350,000. Raising the price even higher, Erling Haaland has also been spotted with a Ferrari SF90 Stradale, one of the fastest cars made by Ferrari. The vehicle is equipped with a Super V8 engine, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, managing to reach a top speed of an unbelievable 211 miles per hour. And perhaps that is why a new model can reach over $600,000. The most expensive car Erling Halaand has been seen with is a Bugatti Chiron, a super sports car considered one of the fastest in the world, capable of going from 0 to 60 miles in just 2.5 seconds. And to have a luxury like that, you have to invest around $3 million. And as he's been spotted with more expensive automobiles, Halaand wins this round. Point for him. Real estate. When it comes to nice properties, both athletes don't like to skimp. But who owns the most valuable real estate? Erling Halaand, for example. After leaving Borussia Dortmund, the striker moved to England, and according to some British newspapers, he considered buying Paul Pogba's modern-style mansion, located in Hale Barnes, Cheshire. The property features a formal living room, a curvaceous kitchen with white countertops, and an elegant dining setting, as well as 5 luxurious and quite cozy bedrooms, decorated with state-of-the-art furniture, all of which have private bathrooms that feature soaking tubs. Among the property's other amenities is a games area with a pool table, which appears to have been customized by Pogba, as well as a family room with a television and an indoor pool to relax in privacy, where a steam room is located. Another space that the place has is the PP Arena, a personalized football field, which was built by Pogba while he lived in the mansion, where he spent a lot of time having fun in the company of friends. Outside, the mansion is surrounded by very green lawns, which offer plenty of space for outdoor fun. As reported by the media, Pogba's mansion can be rented for £30,000 per month, and if Haaland actually decided to buy it, he would have to pay around £3 million. However, sources suggest that he currently lives in an apartment building in an area where other teammates reside, situated in Manchester city centre, but there is little information about the location. In addition to this property, while playing for Borussia Dortmund, the player had a rather cozy residence in the city of Dortmund, and, whenever he visits the town of Bern, where he grew up in Norway, Haaland takes the opportunity to share photos at his family's property. One of the destinations the player spends the most time in is Marbella in southern Spain, where he has a sophisticated house, where he usually spends Christmas with his family. As the player loves to go there during his holidays to enjoy the beaches, some sources claim that he has acquired a second property in the region. It is a mansion located in one of the most exclusive areas of Marbella, known as the Golden Mile, and is configured as a modern villa of 3 floors, full of charming environments. The mansion has around 10,200 square feet of floor space, and upon entering the property, there is a sleek spiral staircase of contemporary design, where the player has shared photos wearing famous designer clothes. The living room lies ahead and is mainly distinguished by views of the garden that bring a pleasant feeling to the room, as well as having a TV and a fireplace. The dining room has a different decor and features a fine wood table, while the open-concept kitchen has a countertop with seating for casual dining. In total, the mansion has 4 cozy bedrooms, which are highlighted by glass walls that offer unique views of the sunny region. There are also 7 bathrooms, which have luxurious features to meet the requirements of the player and his family, and great balconies to enjoy the stunning coastal views. The property's amenities don't end there, as there is also a sauna, a walk-in wardrobe in the master suite, a well-equipped gym, a clean design laundry room, and a 4-car garage. As for the exterior, the mansion is situated on a 22,500 square foot plot, which features manicured lawns and a leisure area with a pool to enjoy at any time of the day. There is also a living space with a television and cozy seating for relaxation, where there is also an outdoor dining area. You could say that this mansion offers everything Erling Haaland needs, and one of its best features is the glass-filled rooms, which are flooded with natural light from the region. And as reported by the media, Erling Haaland paid €6.5 million for this mansion. Meanwhile, Kylian Mbappe is not far behind. Some sources speculate, for example, that he once lived in a luxury apartment overlooking the famous Eiffel Tower in the French capital city of Paris. The property of player was nothing less than a duplex apartment in one of the most sophisticated buildings in the neighborhood. And because his apartment is on the top floor, it should certainly afford him a spectacular view of the city, which is possible to get a good idea of by looking at records of penthouses that are located in this same area. And based on the rental prices of other neighboring properties, it is possible to get a sense of how much the striker paid to live there. According to some sources, Mbappe had to pay something like $40,000 every month. Currently, it is speculated that the player has bought another property located in Neuilly-sur-Seine, a super exclusive neighborhood frequented by several other celebrities. On social networks, Mbappe has already shared with the public some records inside his residence. According to what was shown, it is possible to see that the decor of the house is based on neutral tones and creams with classic wood finishes that appear to be very luxurious. It is believed that there is even a pool for the player to relax in. And as reported in the media, the young striker has invested almost $10 million to acquire this property. And for having invested more in his current property, Mbappe wins this round. Score 1 for him. Luxury shopping. Both players like to be well dressed, but which one has the most extravagant spending sprees? Mbappe, for example, has been spotted with several watches, such as $13,500 Rolex Yachtmaster, $20,900 Millennial Pink Hublot Big Bang, $24,000 Hublot Big Bang Sang Blue 2, $43,000 Hublot Spirit of Big Bang King Gold in 18K, $88,000 Hublot Big Bang Unico Red Sapphire, and even a Hublot Rainbow watch for an unbelievable $94,000. Erling Halaand, on the other hand, is often spotted with sophisticated pieces of clothing such as $900 Louis Vuitton monogram t-shirt, $1,360 silk t-shirt, $1,500 Dolce & Gabbana sweatshirt, $1,800 flamingo print, $1,860 ounce print look, a $2,000 Burberry silk set. Already during a yacht trip on the Greek island of Mykonos, Erling Halaand was photographed wearing a Louis Vuitton watercolor outfit, which is worth approximately $2,800. The striker also loves wearing high-value watches, owning an impressive collection that includes $5,900 Breitling Chronomat Automatic GMT 40, $11,700 Breitling Super Chronomat B0144, $19,000 Rolex Submariner Starbucks, $28,000 Rolex Submariner Hulk, $47,000 Rolex Submariner Smuff, $48,000 Rolex GMT Master 2 Root Beer, $74,000 Rolex Day-Date President, $90,000 Rolex Day-Date President Dial Set Diamond, $96,000 Rolex Daytona Green Dial, $100,000 Vacheron Constantin Overseas Rose Gold, $125,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus Moonphase, $129,000 Rolex Daytona Platinum, $140,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus, $152,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Wheel Openworked, $170,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Concept Black Panther, $175,000 Rolex Daytona Eye of the Tiger, $300,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar, $350,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo Extra Thin. One of the most unique watches he owns, meanwhile, is a MICROMILSPEC Halaand Golden Boy, a custom piece made in his honor, which has a size of 42 mm, as well as featuring a forged carbon case and a black titanium bezel. And because it's a one-off piece made for Halaand, the market value is unknown, although it doesn't appear to be cheap at all. A curiosity about the player is that he not only has an extravagant collection of watches but also likes to gift his teammates. As reported by the media, at his farewell to Borussia Dortmund, he allegedly gifted each of his teammates and coaches with personalized Rolex watches, which cost him around 500,000 euros in total. Considering that Erling Halaand spends more on his appearance, he wins this round. Point for him. Aircraft. Both stars like to travel in private jets, but which one has the better aircraft? When Mbappe went to sign his contract with PSG, for example, the player demanded to have a private jet to use whenever he wants, something that, despite being denied, did not prevent him from renting his own super modern aircraft. Among the aircraft used by the player is, for example, a Bombardier Challenger 350, one of the most used aircraft for corporate flights in the world. The interior of the aircraft is very elegant and comfortable, ideal to meet the needs of the French star. And to enjoy all this luxury, it may be necessary to pay about $7,000 for just 1 hour of flight. Erling Haaland, on the other hand, also has a habit of chartering private jets that are quite luxurious. It is speculated that he has used, for example, a Bombardier Challenger 605 from VistaJet, a modern aircraft with a capacity to accommodate up to 12 passengers, whose maximum range is 4,000 nautical miles. And to rent this aircraft, the average hourly rate is $5,500. Erling Haaland has also been seen getting off another private jet, the Bombardier Challenger 850 model. As the brand's largest midsize executive jet, the plane can comfortably seat 19 passengers, depending on its configuration. Being able to travel from Europe to Asia, the aircraft is a great option for those looking for a lot of space in a sophisticated flight. And the jet in which Erling Haaland traveled also belongs to the company VistaJet. It was built in 2008 and has many modern features for a better quality of travel. And the average price to rent this jet is around $11,000 for each hour of flight. But Haaland's spending on business aircraft does not stop there, as it is speculated that he bought a Piper M600. This long-range single-engine aircraft has a modern interior and can comfortably carry up to 6 people. The aircraft has a range of approximately 1,650 nautical miles, and depending on the conditions you are in, it is possible to purchase such a jet for around $3 million. And since Haaland has his own plane, he wins this round. Point for him. Sources of income. Besides earning a lot of money as athletes, they also have other sources of income. But which of them has the most lucrative businesses? Haaland has, for example, investment in a few companies, with his first deal being made in 2021 when he became a shareholder in sports technology company Hyperice. Another company he has involvement with is Viaplay, with whom he has a long-term multi-market partnership to produce exclusive content, such as the documentary Haaland: The Big Decision. But Erling Haaland's biggest source of income outside of football undoubtedly comes from advertising deals and sponsorships. This is because the striker has become a world football star in recent years, attracting a great deal of media attention, which has leveraged his commercial partners. Currently, the player has millions of followers on his social networks, counting 5 million followers on Twitter and over 32 million on Instagram, where he takes the opportunity to partner with several companies. To get an idea of the figures, it is estimated that Haaland receives about £1 million with Swiss watchmaker Breitling, £2 million from Samsung's Norwegian subsidiary, £2 million with luxury goods brand Dolce & Gabbana, and up to £23 million with sports giant Nike. Mbappe, on the other hand, also has very similar sources of income. Because he is considered to be one of the best soccer players in the world and one of the biggest promises of the new generation of soccer, the youngster has become a kind of celebrity known all over the world. On social networks, for example, he is one of the most followed soccer players in the world. On Facebook alone, he has 15 million followers, but it is on Instagram that Mbappe really stands out, with over 65 million followers. This number is so high that it makes him the most famous person in France, ahead of other great players in his country, such as Karim Benzema, Antoine Griezmann, Paul Pogba, and Zidane. And of course, because he is so famous, Mbappe is able to earn a lot of money by associating with and advertising various companies. Among the brands for which he has advertised are Oakley, Christian Dior, PlayStation 5, Hugo Boss, FIFA, and many others. Just being an ambassador for the Swiss luxury watch company Hublot, for example, it is estimated that Mbappe receives around $1.5 million per year. While being sponsored by the sporting goods company Nike, some sources say that his contract is around $5 million per year. It is estimated that when all his sponsorships are added up, he receives around $15 million per year. Not bad at all, is it? And because it is difficult to determine the turnover of all businesses, we will consider this round tied. Point for both. Net worth. As two of the best athletes in soccer today, it is clear that they have amassed huge fortunes. But who has the biggest net worth? Starting with Erling Haaland. While playing for Borussia Dortmund, for example, Erling Haaland was paid £132,000 a week, which is more than £6.8 million a year, almost $9 million. After his move to Manchester City, Erling Haaland's salary increased exponentially as he became one of the most coveted players in the world. It is estimated that his base weekly salary is £375,000, and while that is an impressive figure, it is a far cry from how much he is actually earning. According to some sources, he is the highest paid player at the club because, besides his base salary, Haaland receives other bonuses, which make him make around £865,000 a week, which is £45 million a year. Adding to his other sources of income, his income is even more impressive. And although nobody knows for sure how much Erling Haaland's fortune is worth, some sources estimate that the star's net worth is currently $40 million. But as we know, the player still has a long career ahead of him, and his fortune is expected to increase considerably in the coming years. Mbappe, on the other hand, has also had his salary grow exponentially over the years. To get an idea of his income, when he was around 17 years old and playing for Monaco, for example, it is estimated that he had a salary that hovered around $95,000 per month, or more than €1,100,000 annually. Although this is an excellent salary for a young player like him, it is far from what he currently receives. After his transfer to Paris Saint-Germain, Kylian Mbappe's salary has multiplied dozens of times to reach a level that puts him in the list of the best paid players in the world, in fourth place behind big names like Neymar Jr., Lionel Messi, and Cristiano Ronaldo. According to some sources, the striker receives a salary added to performance bonuses, which comes to almost $28 million per season. And if we add the amount he receives as his sponsorships, the amount exceeds the trifle of $40 million per year. And everything indicates that this enormous income will only increase. This is because, according to soccer experts, Kylian Mbappe is at the top of the ranking of the most valuable players in the world, estimated to be worth about 180 million euros. And although nobody knows exactly how much his fortune is worth, some sources estimate that he has already accumulated a net worth of around $150 million. And since he has already amassed a bigger fortune, Kylian Mbappe easily wins this round. At the end of this battle, we have 3 points for Kylian Mbappe against 4 points for Erling Haaland, being him the winner of this battle. But if you believe there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write down your best justification. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.